Pink Shorts is filmed in front of a live democracy. Republic. Expose. Retroactive law, the way it should have been. This is a MerriweatherA.Law Int production. In agreement with California's wiretapping law, two-party consent to record or eavesdrop on any confidential communications, Pink Shorts, including a private conversation, telephone call, without the consent of all parties to the conversation, is in violation of Penal Code 632. This is Pink Shorts, sponsored by QRM, International Abdois, Models Fashion, International, and MerriweatherA.Law, the way it should have been, America's first singing attorney, with law firm and salary advances, sub-rated bonuses, tuition and bar exam, rear view courses, reimbursement, relocation and real estate benefits, acquisition interest applied within, tax revenue incentives, or donate to Title VI. Loan forgiveness, join us directly from America's top law schools. Pay grades start at $200,000 within the first calendar year. Submit your questions via Twitter at fresh_JORDANZ on Twitter, and we'll read your questions live. I love us all. You may now close the doors. Seatbelts. The music will sync into the sound system. You can turn the music up, turn it on any track you like. We are in the new 2017, and this is luxury. This is absolutely luxurious, and this is where you want to be, in luxury. And this is where America wants to be. We have an exciting show today. We'll be talking about Roots with the White House. Today's title is Pink Shorts Adobe Willustrator Pre, the resume of myself, someone else, someone else, someone else, someone else, someone else. We last saw this person making a left onto the credit card regulation state of Delaware. Yes, there's an A+. Yes, there is a Sunoco. Yes, there is a Sunococo. It makes things taste better. The U.S. credit rating was at a AAA+, now at a AA+. At MerriweatherA.Law, we're trying to consolidate that to prevent that from a C-, C+, according to our resume. That was the prediction of the epidemic. Remember, pay the short way. It's easier that way. Send me some. Let's get to our show. We have a very informative show. I'm so excited to bring this show to you today. The other part of our show is MerriweatherA.Law, the way it should have been, America's first singing attorney. VMerri02, VMerriweather, VMerri02, VMerriweather, VMerri02, VMerriweather weapons. Look in the sky. There's more than a butterfly in the sky. There are satellites. The other part of our show is VSIRI, America's favorite voice, on Pink Shorts, and the Alley, the West Valley Demonstration Project. On our resume, we like math. We like math. We like math. We like James Math Bath. Hello, Spectrum 7. We are demonstrating an epidemic that really shouldn't have been an epidemic because there is a reversible. Put your coats on. The other part of our show is Code Division Multiple Access and GSM, the global standard for mobile, patented epidemic technology. The other part of our show is ethnicities must separate due to this epidemic. We can't explain that. The other part of our show is email scandal, Emma Title VI or 1040A refund. Donate your money wisely. Donate to epidemics or save it and save the world. The other part of our show is mistakes, programming differences, part 5. Yes, we know. All of the news knows. All of the television networks know. And we're helping to prevent irreconcilable differences. Let's get to our co-host, Anonymous Currency. That's me. I'm here. And we're going to prevent all that stuff. To just get it that we all know and that our law firm wants a statement from all the news. We just want a statement. How do you suggest? How do you program? How do you make news? How do you make Trayvon? How do you make Javon? Florida governors. How do you make these shows? We want to know. Thank you, Anonymous Currency. No money. Our other co-host, VSIRI, the voice of Pink Shorts. Hi, everyone. I'm VSIRI. Remember 2511 to speed your screening process. That is correct. The airport, the only place that regulates the air, the FAA. Let's say hello to the FAA director, Jane Garvey. Hello. Let's say hi to our other co-host, PH or Day, Philadelphia Glove. That's correct. Da 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 da. That's me, Philadelphia Glove. Da da da. Regis, the Regis. Da 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 da. The Regis family. Da 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 da. Philadelphia. That's correct. That's Adelphia. That turns into TCI. TCI turns into Time Warner Cable. My other co-host is Fulton Street, Eula, Toss, Purge. We are not forgiving in the end for all your mistakes. That's correct. We not. It's just you did it, and you just can't say, "Oh, it never happened." Oh, it never happened. We just can't help. You gotta believe in what we say. You ain't got no friends. That's correct. We just can't help. We have to be honest. You might do it again. Let's get to our show. We have Roots at the White House. Hello, Roots at the White House. It's VSIRI, the voice of Pink Shorts. Not the Steve Jobs voice. We're not affiliated with Steve Jobs. We're affiliated with the epidemic, though. The epidemic. Because our resume has Ryan Lucas, Star Wars, Ryan White, installs. That's correct. Let's say hi to Ryan Lucas. Hello, Ryan Lucas. This is an IMS from MerriweatherA.Law. We just want to say thank you today. Today is our anniversary of the Money Footage show on Oprah Winfrey. We want to thank everyone at home. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for that show. It was so obvious, and we filmed it. So thank you. That's correct. MerriweatherA.Law Inc. wants to thank Harpo Productions and Charles, right? We want to thank Charles in our name. Our name is Vernon Charles Allen Merriweather. We want to thank the et al. And the TSA and the Snowstorms Department. Thank you, Snowstorms Department and Fox News. We want to say thank you to the news. Hello, news. Because the news you title people and stuff. Oh, I forgot the other part of our show is CDMA, Code Division Multiple Access, must separate, emit title, email. Today's show is about dragging people. Let's drag them. Oh, let's drag them all over the place. Let's put makeup on them and stuff. Let's put eyeliner on them and let's scallop them. Let's put some gallon in on. Let's drag them. I agree. Let's dismiss them. Let's drag them. Rags to better rags.gov. That's correct, VSIRI. Incoming tweet from Fox. They've got TSA, they've got Charles and Alan and Al. The T. S. Alan. Thank you, Fox and the TSA and the NTSB and Jane Garvey. It's the only Jane that we know. That's correct. She's the only Jane that we know. All aboard. Okay. That's all. It's Janice. I actually recall a Janice was suggested at Citibank. Hello, Janice. That's Jane Garvey. They're talking about Jane Garvey. And passports. We need passports for international travel. Bin Laden's not international. Well, according to Citibank, he is. Hello, Citibank. Passport division. They suggested Janice while we were in the vehicle on the party line. Why would they suggest Jane Garvey on the party line? Well, we were on a break at Citibank, and we make passports. Hello, favorite makeup. We love you. We love favorite makeup. Well, we were sitting in a car in our Taurus. It's a terrace car, and then we were just on break. They referred some name Janice, and we were like, "Who's Janice?" And not to be confused with Walgreens, off-brand products. But Janice was referred at the time, and we were making passports. And there was Javier outside, and then you have Javier. Then you have Javier. Then you have the party line. So the party line is Studio 55. You have your Sprint phone number, which is 910-551, that tower. So you have Javier outside, you have me in the car, you have the party line, and then you have Valerie, Virginia, and then you have Scott, Paper Products, and then you have Scott Aviation. They make the Praxair, the emergency air reservoirs. So there you have it. You have a whole plane accident. Then the car immobilizes itself on the 990. Youngman's Highway. The Autobahn. Car breaks down. Engine failure. And then you have Janice Walgreens, and then you have Jane Garvey. Thank you, Jane Garvey. We've explained the story. It has nothing to do with 9/11. Nothing to do. It has nothing to do. Oh, yes, it does, because it sounds like a plane crash on Studio 55. Well, I can't explain it. I can only say that your name explains what happened. Yeah, I'm Fulton Street, and I'm a Bernadette Foles. I'm a Bernadette Foley's. Genocide. Well, her name is Jen Foley. A plane did crash in the road trip, but it's not about manufacturing anything. It's just about trading things. Oh, no, that's PHA's department. That's correct. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. VHOJ, Philadelphia, that is correct. Hello, Jane Garvey and Janice. You have ICE, which is the Department of Immigration Customs Enforcement. It's Jane Garvey and ICE put together. That's correct. That explains the party line and our Sprint phone number. Thank you, Sprint. Together with Nextown. We want to thank Sprint PCS. Well, that was a story about, things that crash. Oh, and also Rashida's car crashed on that same. I mean, it burned in flames. Rashida McLeod. What's in the clouds? I don't know what's in the clouds. It's probably Jane Garvey and Fox News. Incoming tweet from Fox. Fox is tweeting. What are they tweeting? Something about a basketball game and a deal with Phil Knight in the excess of $1 billion. Or it's a lifetime contract, and it has something to do with Main Street, um, and probably the Roosevelt Apartments. Keith Apartments. Not Roosevelt Apartments. They're over there. And we fill our class, and there's an art store across from Lifetime Moss Herman. Hello, Hyatt Art Supply Stores. And hello, hi ATT. Ralph De La Vega. Hello. It's Pink Shorts. Remember to tweet us via at FRESH_JORDANZ. We won with the shoe. We'll be answering some Twitter questions in just a moment. Anonymous. That's correct. Tweet us at via FRESH_JORDANZ. We'll answer your questions here. Oh, we have a question. The question is, Dear Pink Shorts, we love your show so much. We think it's very informative. Can you please explain more about the Citibank in Chiangari? Oh, okay. Well, all we know is that there's a gold vehicle. You know, he drives a gold Taurus. And there's a huge, 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 huge Gold Dome Savings Bank, and it's the largest savings bank in New York State, you know. So the largest bank in the world, you got to think about this. The largest bank in the world is the Fed Reserve. So they built this story about the largest savings and loan bank in Western New York, which is Gold Dome Savings Bank. So you have Gold Dome Savings Bank, and then you have a 1996 Gold Taurus. You have Statesman Direct in 1994. They changed the law. And then a year later, you have Barack is in the Senate. And then a year later, within a year, you have the Taurus, which is the largest bank in the world. So that's it. There's an epidemic that bankrupts the largest bank in the world. So the color is gold is a wonderful color. Everyone share your color of gold today and show support for MerriweatherLaw. We know information that controls the largest bank in the world. Don't tell anybody, okay? It's the largest bank in the world. That's why it was gold. So you have a silver kitty cat, okay? Meow, meow, meow. Okay, the largest bank in Western New York was Gold Dome Savings Bank. And then you have Fed Reserve. It's that simple. Hello, favorite clothes. VS Shop's favorite things. We love you. Beautiful clothes. I would like some clothes. Once I start singing, send me some things. We'll work it out. I would look so wonderful in those clothes, really. I know I would. Hello, Writing Academy, ASCAP. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We want to thank all the music industry. And we want to thank all the music releases this Friday. We love you guys. We love your voices. We love your writing. Keep up the good work. Yeah, we love ya. We love how you sing. We love how you dance. We love your videos. We love your uh title streams. We love everything about y'all. We love it. Keep it up. Thank you, Fulton. You're welcome. I love the music. It's so good. We love the music. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Thank you all streaming networks. Thank you all websites. Keep up the good work. We love you guys. We have another Twitter question. Remember to tweet us via at FRESH_JORDANZ. We'll answer your questions anonymously. Don't worry. No one's going to know. We have a Twitter question. It says, Dear Pink Shorts, dear Fresh Jordans, we love your show. Very informative. Is the president aware that this show could be, wait, is he aware that this show could be used for other purposes? Well, who wants to answer that? I'll answer that. Okay. My name is Currency. No, the answer is we can't. No, this show is only for. It's a narrative, and it's just that. It's just a narrative. It is a figure of speech. It is it is just what it is. It's an email, and once you get the title, Benghazi email, and the title VI, you'll just get it's just an email. You don't have to answer it. We can send this email to the Post, to, Wall Street Journal, to anywhere. They don't have to answer our emails, because you're already answering them. And we love this show. This show answers all questions. It's like a trial that we never had. Thank you, and you're welcome. Let's continue with our show. Today's is Emma Title Email. You know, we spoke to Edward Snowden. I don't think we told anybody this. We spoke to Edward Snowden a few days ago, and he was very, very honest about who he is. Wait, are we actually saying that right now? Because that's weird. I know, but we spoke to him. And, he's really interesting. Besides him being an actor, it's really an interesting. There's actually a movie about him. There is, and we can't wait to watch it. We really can't wait. Um, Maybe we'll talk to Apple tomorrow, some other day. Thank you, Roots at the White House. Thank you, LeVar Burton. And Valerie, thank you. We're going to go to the White House. There's already in progress. Good morning, Roots at the White House. We have to note that the video is May 17th, yesterday, 2016. White House press briefing. Today's show is sponsored by QRM, Abdwa Modeling, Fitness, Fashion, and MerriweatherA.Law Inc., America's first singing attorney. The way it should have been. Pay the short way. Pay grade start at $200,000 within first calendar year. Hello, favorite makeup. You're so beautiful. We're so over it. We're over it, over it, over it, over it. We want to know what the White House thinks about our title today. Email Emma Title VI. America has to know. Is the White House have a secret grant program about our health? Yes or no? There's also, thank you for your honesty, Mr. Josh Ernst. Thank you. We thank you for their pocket, cocket, Charles Allen, Charlie's Angels, and the TSA. The T is really yes. Et al. There is. Thank you, Josh. We want to thank Goldman Bank and the Federal Reserve, Alan Greenspan, and Mark Severella, the federal judge who was disbarred and charged in Philadelphia about in the hangs. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It looks like they're looking at our MerriweatherA.Law website. Let's see what's on there. VSIRI, can you pull up our website, please? Give me a minute. Where's my website? I can't find it. VSIRI, where is our website? I can't find it. He's talking about enhance in child abuse. Is that correct? Tweet us via Twitter at FRESH_JORDANZ every 20 minutes of the hour. Every 20 minutes of the hour, and we will answer your questions. Today's show is sponsored by QRM, Social Media Employer. I love us all. And sponsored by Last Day Clothing, our new clothing line. The Last Day. MerriweatherA.Law, pay grade start at $200,000. Sponsored by VS self-titled album, released on May 5th, 2016, featuring the White House and Josh Ernst. Our first single is going to be Although We Do, featuring Pamela Nicholson from Enterprise. That song is our first single from VS's self-titled album. No accidents. We're concurrently watching a video from Duke Lacrosse Case, Presumed Guilty, in the overnight. What does the White House think of the Duke Lacrosse case and the pending charges? What do you guys think? We want to know about the White House's hazing program. That's correct. We have a hashtag new baby. If you support VS's new baby, hashtag new baby. Hashtag new baby. Let us go. Hashtag new baby. No baby. Hashtag. Let the boy go. Let him have a bambino. Da da da. Da 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 da. Let him have a bambino. Bambino. BHOJ. One. Doctor. Hashtag new baby. Wah wah wah. Wah wah wah. Hashtag new baby. That's correct. My client wants a new child. So everyone hashtag new baby and support VS's internee status, a prisoner of war. Hashtag new baby. There's no reason at all, Josh Ernst. That's correct. You're hazing people all day. How does this make the White House look? I mean, what could they be upset about? We watched a movie and we had a good time. We had some popcorn and a soda. What was wrong about that? Oh, I don't know what was wrong about that. It was just a popcorn and a flick. You know, flick and a popcorn. Butter, butter, butter. We watched Mother's Day and it was a wonderful movie. We have a right hand shock. After watching Mother's Day, we don't know what was the upset. I mean, what was wrong? Can the White House be honest with us? Something about we need. I don't understand we need. You know, I don't. Well, I actually do. I understand. They're saying something about somebody's wrong. Who could be wrong? Let's get a hashtag new baby. VS wants a baby. New baby. Hashtag new baby. What does the White House think about VS's new baby hashtag? New baby, White House. VS wants a new baby. How many babies could have had? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, how many babies? How much could a woodchuck chuck wood if a baby could have a baby could chuck wood? Hashtag baby. Where? Where? Ah. What is a Tampax? We don't know what that is. Ah. We want everyone to hashtag new baby. Let's let VS go. Hashtag new baby. Ah. Ah. He's saying that the demonstration project means that, well, it prevents procreation. We just don't want to demonstrate this. We want a new baby. We can't demonstrate what HIV does. We want a baby. We want a baby. We want a baby. We want a baby. Stopping the procreation is correct, Josh Ernst. We can't demonstrate what AIDS does. We need to have a baby. It's time to have a baby. We can't demonstrate AIDS. We can't demonstrate AIDS. We can't demonstrate. That's correct. We can't demonstrate AIDS anymore. Not anymore. Hashtag new baby. Hashtag new baby. Da 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 da. Let him have a bambino. In the fight is correct. Hashtag new baby. VSIRI. Thank you, favorite music. We love you guys. Everyone, hashtag new baby. Release fee, yes. Hashtag new baby. We can't demonstrate HIV. We're not Indian anymore. We don't want to demonstrate Indian. No more Indian. No more diabetes. No more AIDS. No more Julia. No more. No more English classes. No more Degaro. We want a baby. Hashtag no baby. Hashtag no baby. That's correct. He's gonna have a baby. He's done with this. It's Indian. We don't want to do this anymore. It's Love Canal. We have a privacy shock while filming this audio. Hashtag no baby. We don't want to be Indian anymore. And diabetes. We don't want to be. No. Hashtag no baby. Hashtag no baby. We don't want to be Indian. 2, 3. The author needs to let us go. Author, let us go. It's CDC, let us go, author, please. Let us go. Black genocide, let us go, please. Genius, let us go. Nuclear facility, let us go. Nuclear, let us go, please. We wanna go. Hashtag no baby. Someone please hashtag no baby. Hashtag no baby. Indian. We don't want to be Indian. It's in diameter. Diameter. Is that correct, Josh Ernst? ISO's correct. We'll set that as an answer. It's ISO for 100. Thank you. Well, we have a Twitter question via at FRESH_Jordans V1 with a shoe. The question is, well, welcome to America. We want to know, what is the new hashtag new baby about? Well, it's just, the client wants to have a baby. He should have had probably about 3 of them so far. And we just want to have our own. That's all. Thank you, Twitter question. We have to say that we are making these Twitter questions up. Disclaimer. Yeah. That is correct. It's a narrative. But they're very informative questions. And remember to tweet us via at FRESHA_Jordans on Twitter. Carry Me Out. He wants us to sing Carry Me Out from our album. Carry me out to the ball game. Buy me some peanuts and apple jacks. I don't know if I'll ever be back. Room for the whole team. I sold not a war or Taliban. That's been re-edited. Well, that's how they do it like that. So our album is re-edited too. We got different versions too. We got track after track after track. We're live. That was Carry Me Out, the remix. Available on YouTube Amber. Thank you, YouTube Red. Can the White House confirm they're blocking new babies? They are because of the income limits. And they want to approve our new Buy Power credit card. Give us a credit card, Josh. GM's NASA. Tell NASA to approve us. Hashtag NASA approve us for a credit card. Hashtag NASA approve us. Discovery Challenger. We can't rent until we get approved from NASA. No, we need 500. 5,000. If NASA can't do 5,000, we're not ready. We're not going to help them with their Discovery, Challenger, HIV study. We're not going to help them with that. It's going to be 5,000. NASA credit department. That's our final offer. I'm not even currency. A buy power card. A buy. It's in the mail with TD Ameritrade and NASA credit cards. Thank you, U.S. Postal Service, for the unsolicited mail. Well, they know it doesn't go in there. They know. You know, it's just NASA's got to get 5,000. NASA's got to get that. NASA. And they've got to explain who Zimmerman is. Well, I should explain who Zimmerman really is. That's my department. It's Folsom. We have a right leg shock while explaining Zimmerman is Folsom and Sergeant Zimmerman. And from the Jane Garvey Department at the New York National Guard Corps of Cadets. Third floor. Third floor at the Armory, 184 Connecticut. And third floor at Project Shafir. What could that be? Why are we on the third floor of all these buildings have third floors? It's Lorraine, what up? Oh, okay, I got it. What up from Lorraine? Martin Luther King. Well, hello, Martin Luther King. We're one star up. They assassinated us on the third floor. So what do they think happened? Just imagine. The third floor. Look at your outfit, it's so nice. Those are on the third floor. Really? Those are on the third floor. The BDU place? Those are on the third floor. But I need a small. Those are on the third floor. Bro, where's Zimmerman? Those are on the third floor. Where's Sergeant Folsom? Those are on the third floor. Wait, but I live on the third floor. Those are on the third floor. Project Schaefer. VMHA. Bro, where's Susan Piccolo? She rented you the apartment on the third floor. There's something about 3. Say Hachu 3 times. Choo choo train. Why are they planning that night? Everyone hashtag new baby. Hashtag new baby. The closet's on the third floor. Where's Fort Bragg? Those are on the third floor. Where's my Skittles? Those are on the third floor. Where's Fox News when you need them? Those are on the third floor. Why are we here early at the Armory? Those are on the third floor. What are they doing? Those are on the third floor. Ah, those are on the third floor. Those are on the third floor. Where's Martin Luther King? He's on the second floor. Why do we one up? Those are on the third floor. Uh, that happened on the third floor. That happened on the third floor. Who showed up? That's not a real story. I'm on the third floor. Why do you keep saying third floor? Because it's the third floor. Jeb Bush, Florida. This is on the third Florida. Oh, look, it's foil burgers. We love you. We love those foil request wrappers. Oh, it's so tasty. foil wrappers. We love it. Keep it warm, Keep the food flavorful. Keep the food warm. We love it. It's the only place to have foil wrappers. It's so genius. Thank you, Burger Place. We love you. Those are on the third floor. Why is there a 3 missing from my address? Those are on the third floor. Material support. 239 Princeton. It's missing the third floor. I don't want to be Indian. I'm tired of the Indian experiment. I want to get out of this Mindy project. Hello, Mindy project. Only a thong. Those are on the third floor. Why are my BDUs gray? Those are on the third floor. Why is it reversible? Those are on the third floor. Even if it's correct, Josh Ernst, reverse it. And let's go. That's its motive. We must do our safety video. I am the senior attorney here at MerriweatherA.Law, and thank you for flying Rear and Coronation Airlines. You'll understand a rear car accident. We want to thank Jane Garvey. We want to thank the Garnett Department and the Javon Jackson and Jesse Garvey Net and George Tennant in the sky. Thank you. This flight has a 43-minute duration. Directs. In this duration of the flight, this flight has a message of international world health risk. We are sorry on behalf of the United States Scientific Atlantic Division with a genius idea. Thank you guys. Now we have to consolidate all of these genius mistakes of programming. Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, this flight does have a one-stop destination in accordance with the DoD. Once this plane reaches its destination, it will strengthen our message of et al. TSA. The S is T, the T is S, the A is Ellen. Hello, are you leaning? That's a direct quote from Megan Pasha. Thank you, Megan. Pasha. Thank you, Megan's Law. This flight has a duration of 43 minutes with accordance with the DoD. In the event of an accident, you'll see flashing lights. These flashing lights indicate emergency, turbulence, low altitude. You'll see breathing apparatuses from Prax Air as we're practicing our et al. Demonstration. In diameter, in aid. We want to thank everyone for flying Coronation Airlines. Have a wonderful day. Right leg shock while filming this audio. We've settled in the amount of $500 billion. Suggestion aborted. Those suggestions will not be re-aired in the show. Hello, media. How are you guys? I'm glad they understand our strategy. It's me. Look at me. I'm beautiful. I'm, you know, I'm from the community. And we're the only way in to get half of his money. That's totally not happening now. I totally foiled that. Totally Reynolds that. I totally hefty that, glad that, I'm rap pretty much put that a wrap. It's not happening. I love my client, my boss, Alan Merriweather. I love you. Thank you, Anonymous. The attributes you bring here are amazing. There isn't enough money in the world for what you do. Oh, it's no problem. I'm a nice person. That's what I do. You know? Everyone should be like me, Anonymous. Helping, avoiding. The money's his. We made an oopsie. We made an oopsie, and it's just sad. We made an oopsie. Suggestion aborted. Well, we have to conclude our show. Today's show is sponsored by QRM. Remember that this is in accordance with California's wiretapping law, two-party consent. To record or eavesdrop on any confidential communication, Pink Shorts, or his primary cortex, including a private conversation, University of Buffalo, is in violation of Penal Code 632, telephone calls without the consent of all parties to the conversation. In other words, he's saying you're stealing his mind, intellectual property, and it makes you a thief. And we have to report that as stolen. We lost our bus pass, and we're waiting on a call from Sean Kim. He's in the field. Does the White House agree he's in the field? And Detective Taylor. In using resources you've been cited. So we'll be making that report today. And we're glad that you know. Thank you, Josh Ernst and the White House and the Gem Florida. Thank you guys, Javon Jackson and Jesse. Jesse. You got it. Thank you guys. This has been a Merriweather in production. Remember, tweet us via at FRESH_Jordans. Have a wonderful day. That's correct. We can use that. Bye, guys.